Good evening and welcome to the Watertown Civic Arena for tonight's home game between the Harrisburg Tigers and your Watertown Arrows. My name is Sam Mooney, and joining me in the booth, as always, is the handsome and talented Brian Norberg. Brian, Arrows coming off of a tough loss at Huron.
Yeah, Friday night.
Yeah.
Facing a good Huron team down there. Knew it was going to be a battle, and it was. Credit to the Huron Tigers and how they played. I thought they made it their kind of a game. I think they proved they're really hard to keep off the boards. I don't think Watertown had to play extremely well down there to beat them, and they did not. But that you got to credit Huron for causing a lot of that. And their size matters on the court with them, and they do a good job. But I think our guys. I talked to Coach McClemens this week about it, and he said, hey, after the game on Friday, I didn't feel as bad as I did after I watched the film.
Sure.
And that's very common for any coach that watches game film. You really find the different things that are fixable that you maybe made some mistakes on, or he just did a lot of uncharacteristic mistakes that they haven't had this year for the most part. So that's always frustrating. So hopefully, you learn from it. They've had kind of a full week of practice here leading up to this game, and
it's a big 6 days off.
Yeah,
6 days off.
Yeah.
I think like just putting a button real quick on Huron before we move forward to Harrisburg. I thought the Arrows played okay the first quarter. The second quarter, I thought they played much better. In the third quarter, they came out flat, but in the fourth quarter, specifically Jackson McClemens was just absolutely sensational in the fourth quarter. Yeah,
and really down the stretch here, Jack has showed the ability to put up some points in bunches, and really has put his stamp on some games to get the Watertown over the hump or whatever it may be. But I really thought the biggest thing in that game, too, I'm watching the first half, I felt like we weren't playing very well, and I look out at the board, and we're up 2.
Yeah.
And then in the third quarter, I think it caught up with us a little bit.
Yeah,
and again, I think Huron, they forced a couple turnovers. L1 gets a couple dunks, and it can escalate in a hurry there. But I think you go in that environment, and you learn. You learn, and you learn from it, right? So I think we have some guys that want to respond tonight here against a really good Harrisburg team.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. My last takeaway from the Huron game was I was fortunate to be able to go to the game, and it was nice just to go and watch, right? Not talk about it, not call it, just kind of go and watch. And here at the Watertown Civic Arena, we're a little further up. There, I got to be a little closer to the floor. And my biggest takeaway from that game was Carter Bisker. Like, Carter Bisker's shot is so much quicker than what I even realized. I've seen every game this year. I've watched a bunch of film, but it doesn't do it justice until you get to see it that close, in my opinion. And then the other thing that I really noticed with Carter is the amount of space that he needs, or the lack of space that he needs, the lack of separation that he needs to get a good shot off is pretty minuscule. I mean, he doesn't need a bunch of space to get a shot off.
Yeah, I think he's really continue to develop that ability to get the shot off quickly and to get the shot off when you just give him a sliver.
Yeah.
And I think he's always had that ability to get a shot off, but I think he's just continued to improve it, because the more teams focus on him this year, they're going to be physical with him. They're going to chase him. They're going to not let him breathe. He's had to develop that, and I think he's done a really good job of it.
Yeah, quick shot. Small space.
Quick trigger out there, Carter Bisker.
Fun basketball player to watch. Let's talk a little bit about Harrisburg. Harrisburg Tigers come in. Matchup-wise, how do you feel like we match up with them?
Harrisburg, I would say, what do we know? But they're probably not a Harrisburg team that comes in with as much size as they've had over the years.
Pretty guard heavy.
I think so, and Coach Langrock has, over the years, had a lot of talent and a lot of teams with really long, very long, lanky type teams from Harrisburg, and always good basketball players, always good athletes. But I think this team is going to hurt you more with the perimeter. Boy, they got a lot of kids that can shoot it, so you can't just cover one of their shooters. They have a lot of kids that can shoot it from the perimeter. They can hurt you in the full court, and then defensively they're able to press you because they play a lot of guards that can really get after you on the defensive end.
One of those guards that we're going to talk about, and we're going to say his name a lot. It's going to be Cole Quaker, number 4. Kid shoots from the other side of the court. I mean, nothing is too far away. It'll be interesting to see how the Arrows attack him defensively, if they're going to face guard him, if they're just going to put heavy pressure on him. Kid shoots lights out.
Yeah, and I think it's hard to focus too much on any one of their guards, whether it's Quaker or the other guards that can shoot it. So I don't think you can do too much outside of what you normally do defensively. And I think Coach McClellan's going to be focusing more on what are we doing as a group defensively and playing our kind of defense. And whether it's Quaker or anyone else, we know they got a bunch of kids that can hurt us from the perimeter, so got to find them.
Brian, we're going to throw it down to Conrad Pitkin for our sideline report.
Now time for the keys to the game tonight. First, for Watertown, they got to take care of the ball. They can't let Harrisburg get free possessions to punish them. And secondly, on defense, they have to get back on defense, and they got to stop the three. Harrisburg excels at both those things, so if they can stop it, they should be set up for success. For Harrisburg, they got to contest the three, stop the dribble, and have good defensive transition. Harrisburg has struggled with all three of these things this year, so if they can step that up tonight, they should be set up for success. Finally, got to shout out the best student section in the state behind me. And then lastly, shout out to all the Arrow wrestlers in Sioux Falls, doing a great job. Sam and Brian, back to you in the booth.
Wow. Pitkin, that was incredible.
That's awesome.
That was the best.
Tell you what, Pitkin, he's the professional of all professionals out of this crew, because he just kept her going.
Yeah, you know what? Barely blinked an eye.
I like it. Good job by the fellas down there. They've been really good this year.
Student section's been great.
Yeah, it's not a given. It's not a given, and they've stepped up this year. There's a few rows of some really good fans there. But yeah, good work, Pitkin.
Yeah, Pitkin killed it. Student section killed it. And real quick, student section was absolutely incredible in Huron. Traveled really well. Our community traveled well. So.
Well, we had talked about that, Sam. Yeah. That student sections don't travel anymore, and so that's good to hear. That
yeah, they did.
WHS student section made it down.
Yeah, our student section was great. Our community was great. Really did a good job of showing up for the boys in Huron. Okay, so Tigers come in at 14-5. Big game as far as seeding goes, right?
Huge game. Huge game as far as seeding goes. But with that said, here's the deal. There's some teams lurking out there in the 10, 11, 12, 13 range. And wherever they fall, it kind of makes you want to be in certain spots if you're in that 4, 5, 6 area, right? So I don't know if that makes sense, but be careful what you wish for if you get the seed that you think you wanted, because there's some teams out there lurking that are playing really good basketball.
AA really tough this year.
AA is always tough, and I think this year's no different. And I think you had some teams maybe struggling earlier in the year that are now not struggling and might be some
Sioux
of the best.
Falls, Washington.
Yeah, Sioux Falls O'Gorman, Sioux Falls, Washington, Sioux Falls, Jefferson.
Yeah, Jefferson.
Look out for the Yankton Bucks. Old Coach Haynes down there's got them rolling here.
Playing really well.
Brandon Valley. Look out. Brandon Valley all of a sudden stringing together. And
OG
we know
is playing really well now.
Well, we already said O'Gorman, but yeah, let's mention them again. Absolutely. So yeah, there's just those teams out there. Like, be careful what you wish for, and it's not going to matter. Like, listen, whether you're Harrisburg tonight, winning, losing, Watertown winning, losing, you've put yourself at this point of the season to get a home game in the play-in game. It's something you strive for, and then it doesn't matter who you're going to be playing. You're going to have to play a very good basketball game to win. But tonight is first up. Tonight's first up. Let's take care of business tonight, whether you're Harrisburg or Watertown. And it's going to be fun to watch. I think we got a good crowd on hand here on a rare Thursday night, active heating night here at the arena. And we should be entertained tonight, I believe, Sam.
I think we're going to be incredibly entertained. Harrisburg is well coached, disciplined, very talented. This is a very formidable foe that's coming into the Watertown Civic Arena tonight. The Arrows are coming off of a tough loss in Huron, like we mentioned, but they are very hungry. They understand the importance of the game. It's the last regular season home game of the year. So there's a lot on the line. Looks like the arena is filling up nicely. I mean, a pretty decent crowd, like you said, for a Thursday night. So I think we're in for a treat here. Take care of business tonight, go to Pier on Saturday, and then see what happens.
Absolutely.
So we're just about 9 seconds away from turning it over here to Ryan Neal on the PA today. He'll give us the starting lineups and the greatest song ever composed.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Watertown Civic Arena for tonight's ESC matchup featuring our visitors, the Harrisburg Tigers, and our Watertown Arrows. Tonight's game is proudly sponsored by Active Heating of Watertown and Brookings. Active Heating provides trusted HVAC and plumbing services and is proud to support our local athletes and community. If you see the Active Heating team tonight, be sure to stop by, say hello, and grab some fun giveaways. Active Heating, keeping you comfortable on and off the court. Tonight's officials is assigned by the Eastern South Dakota Conference. Chris Janis, Jeremy Grady, and Lucas Pearson. Positive treatment of these officials will be expected at all times. Failure to do so could result in removal from this event. Athletic training services and care of our athletes are provided by Prairie Lake Sports Medicine through certified athletic trainer Faith Ulick. Air care close to home. At this time, we ask to please stand and join us in honoring America with the playing of our national anthem. Please show the proper respect to the flag by removing your cap or hat. Stand at attention with your right hand over your heart. Veterans and active duty personnel not in uniform may salute the flag. Tonight's anthem will be played by the Watertown High School Pep Band under the direction of Austin Fordham. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. And now, let's meet your Watertown Arrow cheerleaders. Taylor Buckles, Kendra Buckles, Paige Hybert, Camelia Endu, and Tilly Schlimgen. The Arrow cheerleading advisor is Mallory Hoffman. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Harrisburg Tigers. At one guard, 5'10", in the junior, number 1, Bennett Jensen. Another guard, 6'1", in the junior, number 3, Miles North. And another guard, 5'10", in a senior, number 4, Cole Quaker. At forward, 6'5", in a senior, number 11, Rick Jimin. And at forward, 6'3", in a senior, number 21, Stellan Marson. Assistant coaches for the Tigers, Andy Kleinjohn, Darren Dahl, Greg Hampers, Harold Bruno, and Dave North. Head coach of the Tigers in his 18th season, Mr. Scott Langdon. from Watertown, Illinois. Number 2, Griffin Robbie. Number 11, Ben Turek. Number 13, Brendan Weinstein. Number 14, Lincoln Fisher. Number 15, Cam Phelps. Number 16, Logan Schaefer. Number 22, Cooper Manuel. Number 23, Winston Gore. Number 24, Oliver Sivak. Number 33, Weston Sanders. And number 42, Liam Thompson.
All right, just seemed to up the ante every week. A little homage to some state championship teams that you were a part
Yeah,
of.
they got a little history up there.
Little Scott Ewald.
Love it. I tell you what, someone had a little time on their hands here.
You know what? I'm not complaining because that was legit.
I'm not even a hype video guy. Like
I know,
I'm not.
I
but
am.
I get the chills with that.
Yes.
That is the best high school hype video. It has to be. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's
the
incredible.
colleges don't touch that.
Yes.
There's no way. Very well done on the hype video. It's just a hype video, but you know what? It really, like those kids that are sitting there, they dream now of running out to something like
100%,
that.
yes.
Like whether or not we think they should place importance on it, it's a big deal to them. So that's pretty cool. The student section's ready down there, swinging the towels.
Student section got into it, and it has really been a big part of the starting five.
Did a really good job this year.
Shout out to Neo, crushing the PA.
Little man-to-man right away by the arrows.
We're going to see a lot of this underneath. It's going to be a lot of physical play from Stellan Larson. We're going to call 21's name a lot tonight.
Tell you what, boy, we probably had about three potential fouls on whether it be Watertown or Harrisburg. There got away with it. So let them play early.
That's all right.
I like it. I like it.
You know, a good hustle there by number 11, Creighton Gibbon. You know, diving on the floor, giving his body up, and causing the jump ball. You like the possession arrow? Would you like to see a jump ball in high school?
No.
Possession arrow's good?
All right. Yeah, I do.
Carter Bisker, a little short. Good look though if you're the Arrows. I mean, you get a wide open 3 with your best shooter on your first possession there.
Yep, I think a lot of teams, you know, they want to maybe get the ball inside early. I think for Watertown a lot of times they want to get their players with a good look early. Good steal by Jack here. Okay, Jack, make it, Jack.
Boy,
if you're gonna do it, you got to make it.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
All right.
Moving on.
Well, hey, listen, yep. If I'm Pat, my face is as red as his right now.
Yep.
But if you're gonna do it, just make it, right? And you got to deal with it if you don't. But I like the aggressiveness out of Jackson McClellan. He's proven he can do that, but you got to make it.
Yeah, if you're gonna go out, I mean, well said. I mean, we don't.
This is what we want to see a little bit of tonight here with Jack Mack at the basket. He didn't get a lot of opportunities down at Huron. We want to see a few more touches with Jack down by the basket tonight.
I think everybody for the Arrows is pretty healthy. There has been some sickness that's been going on.
Yeah, I think both teams. It sounds like Harrisburg and Watertown both.
Bang! That's a deep 3 there from Bennett Jensen. We're gonna see Harrisburg shoot from outside regularly and often.
Yeah, like we talked about. We talked about at the beginning here in the pregame a little bit, just about the tough cover on them is just guard the shooters. Guard the shooters and not let them get downhill all night with penetration.
A little late foul there. Glad that it came. That's going to be number 3, Miles Knorr. We're going to talk about him a lot too. I think if you're Harrisburg, they kind of go outside in, right, Brian? I mean, they're kind of guard heavy like we talked about, but when they do go underneath, it's going to be a lot of 21 Stellar.
Yeah, and it's not that they're, they got 6'5", 6'3", and I think the 6'3", the Larson kid, he really is athletic and strong and quick off the floor. He's going to play a lot bigger than 6'3", so it's not like they're small, but they're definitely really a tough cover on the perimeter, and they're not going to make it easy down low by any means. But it's probably a part of the game that Watertown needs to try to take a little bit of advantage of around the basket, getting buckets at the hoop.
We talked about it earlier. Look at Caden Decker on number 4, Cole Quaker. He's just face guarding him. He hasn't left him. Decker is just straight up face guarding Quaker. Yeah,
and we know Deck's always going to get that assignment. I mean, if there's someone we want to face guard, someone we really want to focus on, he's going to be the guy.
Good rebound by Rehorst. Just can't finish right now.
Good job battling on the glass. Got to finish now.
There you go.
Got to finish now.
Decker's in there. Boy, had opportunities there, Brian.
Yeah, great hustle by the Arrows. Do a good job on the glass. Got to be able to convert there.
And there we see it. There we go. Thought maybe going to cause a turnover there. Corner 3 is going to draw some back of the iron. Jack gets it out quick.
Where are you going?
Yeah.
Where are we going? It's twice. You got away with it the first time. A little sloppy early here, Sam. A little sloppy early. Refs letting them play a little sloppy early. Watertown's got to slow down a bit on the offensive end and convert. Oh, that's a double dribble. He just double dribbled. Lucas didn't see it.
Well, I think as the kids say, the ball don't lie.
Yeah.
Ended up in our hands, so we're good. Boy, turnover again.
Jack's just playing a little fast right now. You got to slow down. It's going to lead to a bucket on the other end here.
Okay, Jackson McClemens.
Good recovery by Jackson.
2-on-1 there. Doing his best Dikembe Mutombo impersonation. Boy, that was a great swat. Good defense. Great defense.
You got Clark and Doe coming into the game here for the Tigers.
4.5 here left in the first. Pretty sloppy start by both teams. Decker out and Stark in. Rabine in.
Interesting. Right off the bench, they bring Clark in. They go right to him. They have a tough matchup with Rabine there. A little size advantage for Clark. He went to him and took advantage of it right away. If you're Watertown here, we've had almost every possession has been a pretty good look around the basket. Carter knocks it down.
Nice
good to see early.
In the corner.
Good to see early Carter, seeing that ball go through the basket. And you're right, man. He's gotten quicker and quicker with that release. It just makes it that much tougher to recover. Dane Stark into the game for the Arrows here in Rabine. Dane's got to get going here early for us as well. We're really good when Dane's going.
Hey, good recovery there by Jack Mack. Kind of bit on the first move, but recovered and got the block. Oh, he raked his arm.
Yeah, they're consistent. I think right now, I mean, don't be looking for a foul, because on both ends of the floor, they're letting them go.
Yeah.
I mean,
for sure. I mean, obviously they got a better angle than we do, but it felt like he raked his arm there.
Yep. And I think both ends. I think we've hammered them a couple times.
Yeah,
no
for
calls,
sure.
So That's a travel.
Yeah, boy, you're not joking. They are definitely letting it go. And you know what? I think as a player, a coach, a fan, the only thing that you want from an official is consistency.
Yep.
And they're definitely consistent right now. No doubt about it.
Good look by Jack there. I just feel like we're maybe, you know, if we don't have something early in transition here, I think we got to make Harrisburg guards, and we got to keep attacking the rim. I think that's not a bad shot, but I think we can get better shots early in our offense and get something around the basket. So we'll see how that evolves throughout the game. But right now we're just a little off here.
And to be fair, like we're getting to the basket. You know, just not finishing, as you see a three there.
Yeah, Doe off the
David
bench.
Doe.
Already an instant impact by the Harrisburg Tiger bench early in this game.
Bisker's going to get another look, and another green bean for Bisker. His second already of the game, 6 out of the 8 points.
Just a simple flare screen there, Sam. Just a simple flare screen. If you make a mistake on how you go over it or under it, in that case, they got caught going under it and just gave him a sliver, and that's all he needed.
Nice to see Dane Stark
nice
amongst
look
the
by
trees.
Dane. Got to finish, Jack. That a boy.
There you go, Jack Mack. Finishes strong. Arrows take their first lead of the game.
Great job by Dane getting his head up, seeing Jack, and then Jack catching and finishing there. Jack needed to see the ball go through the basket here to get him on track.
Yeah, he's had a couple of good looks underneath, and it was good to see him finish one there. And that one was definitely contested. And Coach Langrock said that is something that the Arrows do very well, is hit contested shots. And speaking of contested shots, Wynn picked up and missed that one.
Yeah, Jensen's saying maybe got tipped, maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Who knows? Go the other way.
10-8 here, checking back in for the Arrows is Caden Decker and Isaac Rehorst. Yeah, there you got a replay of the McClemens one, and looked like he did get raked there. 10-8 here, Arrows. Quick first quarter, Brian. Not a whole lot of whistles, not a lot of timeouts. 90 seconds left in the quarter is all. Good move by Dane. Good pass.
Look good. Go back up with that, Isaac. You got to go right back up.
I thought Bisker.
There we go. Finish.
Good pass. Just not finishing close by.
But leaving some points on the board.
Yeah.
You never like to leave some points on the board early.
10-8 here, 60 seconds left in the quarter. Both teams kind of still trying to figure it out and find themselves. A little surprised to see Cole Quaker out this early. But I know Harrisburg's kind of going through the illness a little bit too.
Yeah, and Coach Langrock's always rotated on quite a few players. They've been deep. I think this year they are as well. So another good look by Watertown there in the corner. Dane had a good look as Deck battles.
Good job by Caden Decker, fighting hard for it. Just couldn't hold on to it.
Yeah, so I mean, let's, you know, early in the game, we'll recap here after first quarter, but I'd say both teams, neither team coming out extremely hot. Carter's had a couple go early from the three-point line, but really around the basket, we have not finished like we've seen us finish at times, but Harrisburg could say the same thing. They've had a few opportunities that they have not capitalized on to this point. Both teams playing man-to-man. Yeah, just kind of match up and play here.
We're going to talk a lot about Coach Scott Langrock, but 18 years as the head coach of the Harrisburg Tigers.
18 years. I asked him today on my way up here, talking to him quite a bit, and I asked him, I said, how many years at Harrisburg? 18 years. He's done a very good job. And
he started when they were still in A.
Yep, and he has lineage back to Chester. Oh, good gracious. Yeah, just some good opportunities. You just don't know if those opportunities are going to keep coming around here.
Oh yeah, Isaac.
Right at the buzzer.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, that's disappointing. But hey, first quarter is they're gonna get two here at the line, and is that Jensen? Get Jensen on the line?
Yep, that's Bennett Jensen, 5'10" junior guard.
Yeah. So the glass half full type of guys you and I are up here. Arrows up 10-8, could be 10-10 at the very worst case scenario here. Now it's going to be 10-9 if he makes his next. But really, I feel like it could be a whole lot worse. I mean, I feel like we've left a ton of buckets on the board. I think Harrisburg feels the same way, but we're getting good looks. We got finished as he misses both. Whew.
Well, in that case, great foul by Isaac.
So let's
both.
We'll call it
one foul. That whole quarter.
So a clean quarter.
One foul.
So can it be a clean quarter and an ugly quarter at the same time? Because there's a ton of missed baskets there by both teams that they want back. But overall, defense on both sides of the floor, I think both teams can say, hey, that defensively, if you're Watertown, I like the defensive intensity. I think we're doing a good job. You're going to recognize right now that, hey, there's not going to be a lot called. The touch fouls are not going to be called tonight. Love it. Okay, love it. Play through it. And we just got to kind of gather and make some baskets here because we've had some good looks.
Yeah, we have gotten some good looks. They're getting to the rack really well. Refs are consistent, letting them play. Like I said, one foul that whole quarter.
Yeah.
But you know, I think as a fan, as a coach, as a player, you'd rather have the 1 than the 10, right?
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, every game is different. Every game is different, and every game has a different type of flow to it. And I think that quarter was interesting. I think both teams will settle down here, Sam, in the second quarter. Settle down. And what you got to be careful of is, hey, you can't keep missing opportunities on the offensive end if you're Watertown because Harrisburg's going to score. Like, they are going to score, and they can shoot the ball, and they're going to put up points on you. So you got to take advantage of these opportunities we've had early. Yeah,
we talked about Cole Quaker a lot, but a guy that we haven't mentioned a whole lot of for Harrisburg is Miles Knorr. He can shoot the lights out too.
Yeah, so many of them can, and I know, you know, the Knorr name down there in Sioux Falls. You know, we had his cousin playing for Sioux Falls Lincoln, who shot the heck out of it up here. Tony Knorr's son down there playing for Lincoln, and then David Knorr of I believe Dakota Wesleyan and USD fame is his dad, and a heck of a basketball player, and on the bench actually for the Tigers as well. So a lot of talent on the floor with Harrisburg as always.
Yeah, fun to watch. I mean, two good basketball teams really going at it, and just now we saw the physicality of Stellan Larson, and you know, he plays tough and strong underneath, and see Isaac out on the perimeter. And good help defense by Carter, but a good finish.
Yeah, twice Doe has come in, and you know, it's a kid off the bench. Nice kid to have off of the bench with that type of offensive ability.
Yeah, in the first quarter we saw him with a three-pointer, and then now the start of the second we see him go underneath. Jackson looking for a little bit of help here. Harrisburg ties it. Good dish. Good finish by Isaac.
But I really like how Isaac has just made up his mind early around the basket that I'm trying to dunk everything.
I've said it a million times with him, but that's another perfect example. Like, his dunks are very contested.
Yeah,
they are very physical.
Yeah, a lot in traffic. Yeah, a little late on the help there by Jack. Got away with it. Good board by Isaac. Off we go. Off we go.
See if we can capitalize on that here a little bit. Maybe extend this lead to a couple possessions.
Good.
Hey, Carter Bisker, you can always rely on him.
Good take. You know, it's funny, they brought the ball up the court there. Jackson's bringing it up. You can hear Coach barking down there. I couldn't make out exactly, but I think it's something to the effect of, you know, get the ball reversed, get downhold, get something at the basket. And I guess it was about 1 or 2 passes, and Carter turned the corner, got to the basket for the three-point play.
Yeah, Carter averaging just north of 17.
17.4 or something like that. I shut your computer. I apologize. I thought you had it all memorized. That's why I didn't think you needed it.
No, I am not a Remmers.
But yeah, Carter's done a really good job of being the main focus of the defense and still continuing to put up really consistent points for the Arrows.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch. We've highlighted him a lot this season.
Back to Doe down low. He's been a tough one to handle there. Quick. You know, he faces up there. Not the biggest kid down there, but boy, can he play, and is he strong.
Yeah, he's going to be fun to watch too as this game progresses. I mean, we talked about the inside-outside ability of him. Now we've seen him go inside twice. Great entry pass there. Good
nice
finish
pass by
Jack.
Isaac. You know, that's a pass that I think early in the year Isaac isn't confident to make, and I think now he's not even thinking about it, to be able to make a pass like that. Nice pass and good catch and finish by Jack Mack.
Yeah, that entry pass is tough to make too. I mean, you got to throw it over the defender and put your offensive guy in a position to be able to receive it and score the basket.
You're right. It's it sounds foolish, but two-man game. There has to be both that happen. It's the timing, it's the seal, and it's the type of pass.
Carter Bisker with a great move inside, knifes inside.
Really good job of attacking by Carter there. Not just a shooter, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
Not just a shooter.
No. No, he's we talk about it all year. I mean, Carter just finishes so good.
Yeah,
inside.
we're talking. He's slippery. He's slippery. You know, wiry. He's very wiry.
Wiry.
Yeah, he's slippery. So he finds a way to get in those cracks and just any openings that are there and gets to the basket.
Take a timeout here, brought to you by Dakota Land Federal Credit Union. I did have an opportunity to talk to Coach Langrock, and I asked him about Coach McClemens and about his relationship with McClemens. And I don't know if a coach can give another, or even if a person can give another person a higher compliment than what Coach Langrock had to say about Coach McClemens. The very first thing he said to me is he said he's a great human being. You know, and it's pretty impactful. And he went on to say that he could call him or text him at any time. And he said that he has a standard and an expectation from his players, from his program, and he doesn't waver from that. And Coach Langrock said that he just has a lot of respect for him. He appreciates the pride that Coach McClemens has in Arrows basketball, and he said it's important to him.
Yeah,
You know?
no, that's very well said by Coach Langrock.
Yeah,
and it's,
absolutely.
It's, you know, Coach Langrock's been going for a long time here, and Pat, you know, gosh, I remember, you know, when Coach Langrock's getting started kind of around a similar time that I was, and Coach McClemens was a veteran back then. So that tells you how long Pat's been doing it. But Coach Langrock, to no surprise at all that he has complimentary words, as do any other coach that Coach McClemens goes against, because he's always done it. His deck has a good look there, doesn't get it to go. Ooh, they're going to give him a cheap one there. The respect and admiration around the state by the coaches, not just in AA boys, but also girls coaches that have coached against Coach over the years. Any class, I mean, he's really well respected.
Yep.
And Pat is kind of one of those coaches. He appreciates the camaraderie of the other coaches. He appreciates that as much as any coach that I've been around, and that's pretty cool.
And I think as we see a great finish there by 21, we talked about his physicality.
Larson, good seal by Larson there.
But putting a bow on what we were talking about McClemens, I think the community knows how fortunate and blessed we are to have had him as our coach for these years, and just fortunate to have him on our side.
Yeah, no question about it. And as he gets to the end, and hopefully many more games here for this season, but no matter what, getting to the end of it here, I think it's important that we continue to shower Coach with some well-deserved praise here by not just us, obviously, but other coaches as well. So it's always good to hear.
Yeah, it's been fun talking to the other coaches about McClemens. As we see Mason Anderson check in for the first time for the Arrows. Bisker's going to go deep. Oh, I think I'm going to get a push there on Anderson.
Yeah. So Harrisburg calls the timeout. You know, get the open drive, the second one of the night by Bisker, and they come out and have a good offensive possession here. Now get a good stop. So this game's going to be interesting as it goes on.
Yeah, Coach Langrock did mention too about how well the Arrows move. Said our movement is great, and then he said, he goes, the tough part with the Arrows is that we finish well and we shoot threes well, and that super unselfish. And he said the confidence has grown with the Arrows throughout the season. Boy, just
Doe again.
Yeah, Doe's killing us.
He's physical down there. That shot went up. He just went after it. That set that Harrisburg just ran right there. They've run that for all 18 years that Coach Langrock's been there. I know that. A little elevator door up high. So they got a good look on it, but Doe cleaned it up with the offensive board here.
Yeah, Doe's playing really well tonight. Free throw makes it a one-possession game. Just about at the halfway mark here of the first half, 19-16. Second free throw attempt is good. Puts it down to 2. Resetting the floor for the Arrows is Stark, Mack, Bisker, Rehorst, and McClemens. Decker getting a breather. Good dish out there. Oh, I thought Stark had an opportunity there, Brian.
Yeah, I think there's times where we want definitely a good slip there by Isaac. I think we got to go up with that one, Isaac. When you get it that deep, you got to go up with it. Yeah, Coach McClemens agreed.
Did you say just put it away? I think that's what I heard him say.
Yeah, I don't know if he was yelling at Dane or Isaac, probably both of them, that, hey, both of those guys, hey, you have that opportunity to knock it down. I think Dane just fumbled it a bit, otherwise he was he was sizing her up, I believe. Nice pass.
Ow! Brian,
Yeah, no, that's clean. That was all ball.
All ball?
Yeah, that one was. Yep. Nice
Okay.
pocket pass by Jackson, and that's one of those when you catch it here, you have to know. You know, you watch that ball is outside of his body. You got to keep it in tight. You know that sledgehammer is coming down on it. You got to keep it in tight. A good look by Jackson. Jackson shot a little bit better here lately from 3. I think he's at about 28% on the year. And he's had a couple good looks early that he has not gotten to go.
Yeah, we'll take that shot from Jackson all day. I mean, he didn't miss badly. You know, kind of bounced in and out. Good rotation there by Harrisburg, and that's a 3 from Creighton Gibbon.
Kind of stuck on 19, down 1. Harrisburg coming out of that timeout. It's answered very nicely.
He's got Rehorst underneath. Goes up strong, gets the foul, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I think if Watertown is aggressive and patient with the ball in the offense, they're going to get good looks. I think they've proven they've been able to get downhill tonight. They've been able to get the ball to the basket, but we just got to recognize that I think if we do a good job of that, we're going to get the looks we want.
We talked about it a little bit pregame, but missing for Harrisburg tonight is number 12, Owen. Say it. Pronounce his last name for me. Siliuson?
Siliuson, yeah.
Siliuson.
Yeah, it looks like Siliuson, yes.
Yeah, he's a big part of their team, and he's home today. And my understanding is that he's watching, so wish him a speedy recovery and a good luck with the rest of the season as the Harrisburg Tigers move forward.
Watertown jumps in a little zone action here just to maybe get Harrisburg out of rhythm.
Ooh, they're going to get Jackson on a foul there.
Everyone sees it up top, but he probably gets him down low a little bit with the hand. Always a tough thing in the zone to rebound out of it, and not an easy team to zone for sure, but just throwing something a little different at him.
You can tell Jackson agreed with that
Jackson
call.
looked a little surprised about it, yeah.
Free throw made. Let's have another. Is a message that I was told to give to a Mr. Steve Becker after a made Harrisburg free throw. Let's have another.
That's to Steve Becker?
That's to Steve Becker.
Or from Steve Becker?
That's a friendly message to Mr. Steve Becker.
Okay, all right. Have another.
Let's have another. Let's have another Jackson McClellan's 3. That would have worked out too good, Brian. Another Carter Bisker 3.
Got it.
Bang.
Got
there
it.
you go. That'll work.
Got it. Nice look by Carter. Good offensive rebound by Isaac Rehorst here. Got to get a couple stops here. Harrisburg's gotten pretty comfortable on the offensive end.
Well, we're shooting pretty well from. There you go, Jackson.
Okay,
Let's see a
Jackson.
layup.
I think we'll see a layup.
Slows it. Okay, draws the foul.
What are we doing, Jackson?
Slows it down, draws the foul.
Can we talk to Jackson? Can I talk to him at halftime? Can I go down with a microphone? I'm just going to talk to him. Jackson, you don't need to dunk it, but don't slow up. Don't wait.
Yeah, he definitely slowed and waited for the contact.
Jackson, let's give him credit here. You know, I mean, that's twice now. He's just jumped the lane here for
Great
an easy steal. Yeah, he anticipates well. He does a good job of that.
There you go. First one's good for Jackson. Yeah, he definitely slowed down and waited for the contact and got the contact. Fortunate that they didn't call it on the floor, though.
Interesting, Sam, just looking at the shooting percentages here on the board, almost identical for between the two teams. You got 7 of 29, 8 of 27 overall, but 3 of 11 from 3 for both teams. Rebounding battle is similar, and the free throws now are similar as well.
God, 3 for 11, it just doesn't seem like that we've shot that many threes.
As a result, it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, 24-22 is another lead change.
You can tell you're not going to be able to relax tonight defensively on Harrisburg. The moment you relax, they have a lot of skilled individuals out there that are going to hurt you.
Yeah, Harrisburg well-rounded.
It's a good take.
That is a good take there. We've called Gibbons' name a couple different times now. So we have another tie.
A little zone action here out of Harrisburg as well.
Good pass by Carter. Tried to sneak it in there, but better defense. Tipped it away. Stays with the arrows.
You want to see if we can get the ball in the middle of the floor. You want to see if we get it short corner, get the zone to shift a little bit, get it to collapse on you a little bit, and kick out to some open shooters. Staying in the zone and not a bounce play.
Yeah, in the last out-of-bounds play, I mean, McClemens was able to get that really good look on the 3 and tried to force it inside to Isaac.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want. I mean, you know, with your Coach Langrock jumping zone, you know, you just want to get teams out of the rhythm a little bit, and worked well for him there. Just got a little greedy on the pass in the interior.
90 seconds left here in the second quarter. 24-24. Both teams looking for some momentum, and for Harrisburg, that momentum has definitely come from David Doe.
Yeah, he's been the difference for them, to be honest.
11 points for him.
Yeah, he's really been a lift off the bench, sticking in the zone right here. Got to get a reverse, got to find shooters.
I think had definitely an opportunity for Jack there. Another good look for Jackson, just didn't finish. Yeah,
Jack's had some good looks. Definitely not getting him to go here. Now probably next step is get a little pump fake, put the ball on the floor, try to attack it a little bit. Don't just settle for it.
You know, we've seen Jackson get hot. I mean, we saw it in the fourth quarter of the Huron game. I mean, he just took that game over.
Yeah, absolutely.
So keep shooting, Jackson. They'll fall.
Yeah, and that is a good thing about Jack. He's not going to all of a sudden go crawl in a hole. Nice move. Questionable move. Travel. 2 years ago, that's a travel. Now they're not calling it.
I don't know if travel exists in.
Yeah, it's changed. It has changed. I would say it's a challenge. You know, as you know, I wear the stripes now. You know, as you know,
we do.
Much lower levels, but it's a challenge. Yeah, what's a travel and not a travel now?
Arrows holding on for the last shot here of the half. Bisker comes around the screen, gets a good look.
Don't foul.
Oh, Decker with the steal. I don't think he got it off.
He did. Nope. Good hustle though by Decker.
Did they call it off?
Yeah, they know. Yep.
I didn't see a signal.
Nope. I don't know what
they're talking about.
I don't know what they're even talking about.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah,
okay, thank you guys.
Yeah.
2-point game. Could be better, could be worse.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick 60-second timeout here, brought to you by Dakota Land Federal Credit Union. We'll come back and reassess the first half and then talk about the second half.
My name's Carter Bisker. I'm a senior. Person I look up to most would probably be my dad. When I'm not playing basketball, I like to go golfing, go hunting. If I had to sing one song in front of a packed arena, I do not know the answer to that question. If I could bring back any fashion trend, don't have an idea for that either. If I had to delete all but 2 apps from my phone, I'd keep Instagram Reels and Snapchat.
My name is Jackson McClemens. I'm a senior. The person I look up to most, probably LeBron James. When I'm not playing basketball, I like to stack with my teammates in Warzone. My favorite meal to cook is goulash. If I were a pro wrestler, his name would be John Cena III. In a zombie apocalypse, the person I want on my team is Caden Decker. That is because he will slide cancel around corners.
Hi, I'm Molly Roshan. Who am I here with today?
I'm Dustin Flatten.
And Jason Himrick.
Okay, so can you guys tell me a little bit about the history about like active heating?
Well, active heating's been in business in Watertown for about 47 years, and we do a little bit of HVAC and plumbing work.
Okay, what can you say about it?
Well, we offer HVAC, plumbing, indoor air quality, and water quality, and it's just an honor to be able to support Watertown Arrows, the community that has supported us for so many years, and we're just happy to be here and have a chance to support the Arrows.
Okay, which one of you guys is the owner?
I'm one of the owners. There's actually 3 owners, myself, Jason Rourke, and Eric Miles.
Oh, perfect. Thank you, Dustin. And thank you. Thank you. Back up to you guys. I forgot the name.
All right. Molly Ross is down there killing it.
It's Jason Molly.
Yeah,
Jason.
And it's not just Jason. It's the Jason Himrick.
It's Himmer. Yeah. Meanwhile, Himrick and Dustin with the Avengers, which I know it's the active heating symbol, which is great, but I couldn't help but thinking they look like a couple of Avengers down there. Those two.
Can we get the camera on us here real fast? Is that possible? So shout out to Active Heating giving away the Aero towels to everybody in attendance today. Giving these out, and then some stickers and some armbands. So appreciate everything that Active Heating does, and boy, could you get two better guys? Dustin Flatten and
no, do a great job. And like Dustin said, Jason Rorick, another owner, and Eric Miles there, the whole crew down there, they do a really good job. And they do a really good job of supporting Aero Athletics, not just Aero Athletics, but just the community in general. The Active Heating, along with many other of the companies here in Watertown that do the same thing to keep this community going. So much appreciated. It's Active Heating night, and congrats to them. And meanwhile, we got some little youngsters out there, some future Aeros, hopefully out hooping it up right now. Looks like we have a back down right now.
Is this
kick out? Got it. No.
The Joe Gore-led squad?
Well, let's hope not. Just kidding, Joe. There's a Trevor Van Well down there. We got Trevor, former player.
Got Winston Gore down there.
Yeah, looks like we have a hockey sub on the fly there. That's what you got to do at halftime of these games. But yeah, the fact that Trevor is down there coaching with a nice little bucket there. If anyone followed Trevor's career, rather physical. Did not shy away from a physical ball game. Loved it.
Is that Cole Fisher down there with him?
No. Well, I should say that. Yes, it might be.
I think that is Cole.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, yes.
Yep.
Cole.
So this must not be Joe's team.
No, I don't think it's Joe's team.
I think Joe's team might be a little older.
Yeah, Joe was out here earlier. Joe had the squad out here earlier, if I remember correctly. But these guys, getting after it, doing a nice job out there. We're going to get some mom that's going to tell us to stop talking during their grandkids' game out here right now.
Yeah, we're going to get bullied in the chat again.
Pipe down.
Speaking of, we should take this opportunity. I have not done good housekeeping on my part. If you are watching or listening, tell us where you're watching from.
Let me tell you.
Who you're rooting for.
Can I chime in there with apparently the word down in the word on the street talking to the Harrisburg staff is we got Mom and Pop Doll tuning in from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Okay.
Potentially tonight. So shout out to the Doll folks there from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
All right, like that. Lori Kessler says she's watching from sunny Florida. Go Arrows, Kesslers, Brownells, and Briggs.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the crew down in Florida, huh? You behave there. Who's in charge of that crew?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's good. So we'll see if we can get some movement here on the chat. Shame on me for not mentioning that earlier.
Well, full disclosure, everybody. I didn't want to say anything just in case, didn't know how the first half was going to go. But Sam's playing hurt tonight. He's playing hurt, coming off an injury, some sickness, as is the rest of this society up here in the Midwest, I think. But
to be fair,
it might become known as the flu game for Sam.
I was going to say, to be fair, Brian, it's a flu game for you as well. I mean, you're just coming off of it as well. So,
well, as always, Sam, it's not about me tonight. It's about you. Let's just make sure you're healthy. As you hack up a lunch.
See, I told you. I said the one thing that you can't do tonight is make me laugh. Okay.
Yeah, that's why we've been trying to keep it very serious tonight. No laughing up here tonight. Another nice take.
Finish.
That's a Van Well.
But if anything, I mean, we're professional.
Well, I think typically anything but professional, but we strive to be. We aspire to be professional.
We're going to take a look at some first half highlights here. We see Colt McClemens in the house tonight.
Yeah, Colton McClemens down watching the Arrows, getting a little scout in.
Looks like B. Larson is joining us from Georgia.
Oh, okay.
From Georgia.
Of course.
Go Stellan, rooting for Harrisburg and Stellan.
Okay.
Stellan's had a nice game so far. So making our way around the country: Georgia, New Mexico, Florida,
all over.
South Dakota. Yeah, it's nice.
Boy,
Well, we got about 3 minutes here, Brian. Do you want to continue talking about the young lads here?
Well, it looks like their time is coming into an end here. They put together a good performance tonight. Here, see if we can cast one up here to finish her out. Number 15 gets to the basket. Maybe got fouled. Count it.
Bang.
Nice 15.
Bang.
Very nice take there by old number 15, which was weird. Kind of mimicked what they just showed with Carter Bisker there. Yeah, round of applause for the youngsters out there. I like it when they do that. I like when they do that. Boy, you're tired though. That's a long 7 minutes or whatever they get out there in the big court. They're tired. But yeah, let's chat maybe about the first half a little bit. What do you think?
Yeah, 26-24. Arrows trailing by 2. I think one thing that we need, that I think that we really need to touch on is we talked at the beginning of the game that we were going to mention Cole Quaker's name a lot. He's been shut out thus far.
Yeah, you
0
know,
points.
Yeah, and I think overall, like I say, I wouldn't be too disappointed with the Arrows' defensive effort overall. I think they gave up a couple low boards, and I think the bench came in. The bench play, namely David Doe, came in and really was the difference for Harrisburg. And we got up 19. Was it 19 to 12? Was it 19 to 12 or 17 to 10 or 19 to 12? And then Harrisburg went on a, they got up 2 at that point. Then after that, so I think Coach Langrock called the timeout after Arrows got that little bit of a lead, and they really answered, and now it kind of flipped the script, and now goes in the half, they're up 2.
And to be fair, like mentioning Quaker, like the kid could score fast, scoreability, spurtability. I mean that kid can shoot lights out. No shot is too deep for him. But we've done a good job of kind of taking him out of it. But to be fair, to his credit, everybody else, if you're face guarding somebody, it opens something up for somebody else, and that's what's happening.
Yeah, and I think he's one of those kids that you can kind of hold him down for a couple quarters, and it doesn't take long for him to start filling it up. And I think he's done a good job of not pressing too much and not forcing things too much. And letting other guys, because they got a lot of other options, so there's no reason for him to force anything too much. And so it's one of those teams that I just feel like, and I know talking to Coach this week, he just said, Brian, they can score. They can really score. And so many of these Harrisburg teams over the years, the same feeling, like they can really score it. So I think Watertown needs to continue with every single possession, the defensive intensity, hanging in there, and then just capitalize on some offensive opportunities that I think maybe we didn't in the first half.
Before we get started here with the second half, few legends here in our chat that we need to pay a little bit of homage to. Melmer says, good to hear the Van Well love tonight, Junkyard Dog. So appreciate Melmer. And then Connie Lake, who we love.
Yeah, Connie.
Yeah, we love Connie. She says, go Arrows, you two are doing great. Connie, we hope Connie's doing great. We love Connie.
Absolutely, yes.
We need more humans like Connie. And then Calvin Weisner says that Cal and Sandy Weisner are watching from South Padre.
What are Cal and Sandy doing on South Padre? Who said they get to go on vacation like that?
They deserve it.
Who's in charge of those two?
Wow. They deserve it.
Good for them.
They're obviously making good decisions for watching Arrow basketball, on Arrow TV.
Saw their son Kyle walk in with his little guys here tonight as well. So
Kyle, of course, a great basketball player from Watertown. Heck of a softball player, Brian.
Kyle's just a good athlete. Good athlete. I have great Kyle Weiser stories. Late bloomer, great story. Story. His career, great story.
I got some Kyle Weisner stories that I could tell you too, but maybe we talk.
Mine are all positive about Kyle.
Mine are positive, but
I like Kyle.
I love Kyle.
Just kidding. I'm kidding. Everyone loves Kyle. Yeah, good athlete. All right, here we go. Back to the game. Stop laughing, Sam. Stop laughing.
No more laughing.
Leads to coffee. Nice move by Jack Early.
Mack finishes.
Strong
finish there.
Like the inside touch coming out of halftime here. Like the inside touch right away.
Shout out to Active Heating for the towel. Couldn't have come in better handy than tonight. Good rebound there by
Get on it.
That loses and Jackson gets it back. Bisker, just the back of the iron.
Good look early in transition.
We saw Carter finish short earlier and then finish strong, and they're going to get a charge there for Carter.
Yeah.
Nice draw.
I'm critical like everyone else. It's always easy in the stands, but the block charge call, that to me still, that and the travel call now, but the block charge call, it's tough. It's tough.
Is that the toughest call to make in basketball?
It is for me in my.
So explain the rule. Talk about where you have to be standing, inside, outside.
Well, in high school, you don't have the circle, right?
Okay.
You don't have that in high school, so you don't have that to worry about or to have to judge on.
Great
but it's more, finish. How many layups have we missed tonight? I like the aggressiveness there. We just got to convert, guys.
That's such a great pass by Decker. When you see it, Jackson almost get the steal again.
You just can't give up the amount of opportunities that we're giving up right now.
Watching the tape on this is on to bigger and more positive things here. Decker's going to draw a foul there on Quaker. We saw Decker face guarding Blake Elwine in Huron.
Yeah,
which was an interesting matchup.
Yeah, and they've had to, I think with Blake, you got to throw a bunch of different people at him, because if you put a Decker on him, he's going to go right to the basket down low, put a little length on him, and you got to mix it up a little bit. That's a tough cover for anyone, but.
Well, that was a really, really good play there by Stellan Larson.
Yeah, the old, handoff to the inbounder, just pull it. You just kind of, you don't know if that's a call or if it's a read by Larson, but just if you don't feel anyone beneath you, then you pull it and you have a direct lane to the basket. He did a nice job. Gets the chance for an and one here.
28-26 here, and converts the and one, making it 29-26 for all you math majors at home.
I would agree with you, Sam. For as big a game as this is, I think the crowd, the energy in the gym, it's a little flat. It's a little flat tonight. And I think we need to go on a little bit of a run here, which this isn't a good start. See if we can get the crowd into it. But
boy, that was a great pass there by Bennett Jensen.
Bottom of the rim got in the way of that one.
Yep, just got too deep, too far underneath.
Yeah, you'll want that one back.
Get a trap.
Turnovers are mounting here too, Sam. Just some unneeded ones. Yeah, I mean, and I think I'm grouping in some of our missed layups with turnovers. They're not necessarily turnovers, but it just feels like it.
Empty possessions. Jackson with another steal.
Oh, nice play by Jackson McClemens.
Good finish there by Carter Bisker.
That's the third time he's just jumped the lane for, to pick off the pass, but then he tight roped the sideline, avoided the ref, and threw it to Bisker on the money, and Bisker finishes.
We talk about Carter Bisker a lot, and rightfully so, as Quaker banks
there's
his
your
first
guy,
three.
Quaker.
Yeah.
There he is.
Don't let him get hot.
No.
Don't let him get hot. But I don't know what, Carter's just is another turnover and another turnover.
Well, both teams tonight, I just feel like are a little loose with it. Both teams, they didn't settle in until about a quarter. And now to start the second half here, a little bit sloppy. What you don't want to get into here is Harrisburg jump zone again. Yeah, you don't want to get into a game where you feel like you're trying to outscore Harrisburg, because that's not going to bode well for many teams.
Carter slips through for a three, gets a good look. Okay, Jack Mack.
There you go, Jack.
Good job, sir.
Yeah,
so
same deal.
Let me finishing my thought on Carter. For you as a fan, try to take your coach hat off, try to take your announcer hat off. For a fan, is it more enjoyable for you watching Carter shoot or finish underneath?
I think it's just I can't really say one or another that I enjoy more, but I think it's a compliment to him how good he is at both. He just, and I kind of said it earlier, he's a scorer. He's not a shooter per se. He's a scorer. Isaac, you got to turn around and get down and play defense. Stop talking.
Yeah, and he's still looking.
Yeah.
Careful.
Yeah, be careful. It's been consistent across the board here tonight.
Good defense there by Carter.
Yeah, it really was. We can't give that one up. Nice job keeping it alive.
Isaac keeping it alive.
Yeah, Watertown's gotta see if we can get something going here at the end of the third quarter here.
See if we can get something to get this crowd back into it, to get the arena kind of hyped a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, because they got to do it. It's got to start on the defensive end. I mean, we can say what we want about Watertown offensively this year. They've been a nice offensive team. They've done a great job. But at the end of the day, they really thrive. They really thrive when they have good energy on the defensive end and creating some opportunities for them on the offensive end off of their defense. I like the inside touch again, Jack Mack.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah,
getting some good buckets underneath and finishing.
Coach McClemens upset about the flop there by old Doe down there. Nice move by Jack Mack. Tied it up.
Boy, Quaker doesn't need a lot.
Yeah. Oh. Be smart with the boys.
Quaker kind of reminds me.
Nice pass.
Okay,
Carter
good job,
nice
Carter
pass.
Bisker.
That way, Ashton Rabine.
Very unselfish basketball from Carter Bisker.
Really nice. Really nice, Sam.
Yeah, fun to watch. Maybe that's what. Maybe that would be a spark that we need to get moving here. Good timeout by Coach Langrock. Really felt the momentum swinging there. Clemens not happy.
He's still fired up.
Not happy.
Hey, some would say he gets a little fiery at times. He's still got a little competitiveness in him over there, Coach McClemens.
All the way across the court.
Oh, yeah, he's going to hurt his shoulder trying to demonstrate over there. Easy, Coach, easy.
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah. Jana Fisher says Cole Fisher's mom watching from Chandler, Arizona.
Yeah, did she get to see?
She did.
Yeah, sweet. So we had
Cole Fisher, also a very good slow pitch softball player.
Yeah, Cole. Well, just ask him. Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, I would like to talk about Cole's basketball career, but
should we just talk about the softball career?
Maybe stick with softball. I'm sorry, Cole. I'm sorry. Cole's a great kid. I got the pleasure of. I tell you what, Cole goes in my PE Hall of Fame class.
Okay.
Like I had certain kids, they weren't all athletes, but in physical education, they were Hall of Famers. I mean, they were great. Cole was one of those guys, really good in PE.
Was Caden Mooney one of those guys?
Yeah, Caden, absolutely. Caden, really good PE guy. Excellent, very versatile. Oh, Ashton, we got to see that. You can see where the help is late. Good take, though, by Knorr.
Yeah, and if you're Harrisburg, I mean, really good play out of the timeout. And I think that's a great timeout by Langrock. And basketball is such a game of momentum. Yeah. And you really felt all that momentum going towards Watertown.
You felt it, right? You felt a little bit. There's a potential anyway. And just to call timeout, slow things down a little bit, and then get something early out of a timeout on the offensive end. Knorr gets his first bucket of the night here.
Checking back in for Harrisburg is number 1, Bennett Jensen, and number 21, Stellan Larson. 34-33. You know, one thing I wish we were kind of keeping track of is the amount of lead changes and ties that we've had this game. It's been a lot of back and forth.
Yeah, it has. Yeah.
It doesn't seem like one team can quite pull away.
Yep.
5-point lead was the highest point, or the highest.
Yeah, I think so. When they called timeout. So interesting is we get a rebound against a zone here again and cough it up. But interesting is they're going to get a run out here. Nice hustle by Jack. Oh no. No. I don't like it. Put the rule book away, buddy. I don't like it. He blocked his shot first. And he's going to call basket interference. Yeah, I don't like it. But.
Well, to be fair, I mean, we took advantage of that a couple times last week.
We have a great view up here, Sam. We're spot on up here, 100%. What I was going to say before that, tough call there. Nice.
Bang! Jackson McClemens with a good finish. He'll go to the line.
What I was going to say leading into this is the fact that Harrisburg's jump zone is a little surprising. Maybe they played a lot this year. I haven't watched a ton of them, but it tells me that Coach Langrock is feeling like they can't guard Watertown like he would like to. Or he's just doing a really good job mixing it up on us, too, because it's been effective. Yeah. One thing I'd worry about if I'm Harrisburg is can we rebound out of it? Because it has hurt them on the offensive glass since they've gone zone.
Back to a tie game here with 2.5 left in the third, tied at 36. Both teams have seemed to settle down a little bit here in the third quarter. Bisker doing a good job on Doa out on the perimeter.
Watertown's doing a good job of overall doing a pretty good job.
Ooh, Bisker picks the pocket, stays in.
Oh, just a thief out there.
And it just finishes so smooth. So controlled.
He's just going slower. He just thinks slow down for him. It's just very smooth. Really good steal by him. Nice move by Larson again.
Quick answer.
Nice move by Larson.
Chat wants to know who was the most athletic Gabriel watching from Glendale, Arizona.
What? Are we inferring that one of them was athletic? Like, I mean, let's get that out in the open. I mean, do we really want to open this up with the Gabriel boys right now? Bank. Bank's open by Jack Mack.
Jack Mack with the corner bank 3.
Yeah, there's so many routes I can go down. I mean, we don't have time. We got to do this early in the year if we're going to break down the Gabriel athleticism. I mean, the easy target is Logan. Just go after Logan right now, just to the flat of how much he talked during practice and not always in agreement with me, the coach. Yeah, great kids, all of them, though. Great kids, all of them. They all take after their mother, thankfully, and just great kids, and they were pretty good athletes.
Pretty okay?
Pretty okay. Better kids. Not a slight to their athleticism, but better kids.
Well, that's a good pass.
Oh, you gotta, come on, you gotta box. You gotta box.
Yeah,
tough one. Gosh, you do your job. You do all the hard stuff. Just relax. A nice follow there by, was that Larson again, or was that 11? That was
11.
Yeah, that was Gibbon.
Yeah, 41-40 here as Bisker comes up short, but Jack Mack at the right place at the right time.
Yeah, you can
seems
see
to be
that.
kind of the theme right now.
You can see the frustration. He's done a nice job on the glass. You can see the frustration. Okay, now.
Yeah, there you go. They get a travel.
Okay, all right. Lucas calls a travel there. I'm not saying it's a bad call. I think he's right, but there was a call earlier that was a more blatant travel on a spin move, and that's just what's hard about it. It's hard about it. We should bring Levi. We got Levi down there in the stands. Maybe bring him up, chat about it. Maybe not.
The thing is, officiating at any level is hard. Officiating at the AA level.
Hey,
here,
listen, don't I know it, Sam? Don't I know it?
So
I wear the stripes.
I talked to Jeff Hansen earlier, and he said, and you know, it's don't laugh.
I'm not.
Don't laugh.
I respect Jeff Hansen as much as any official. Let me tell you.
We all respect Jeff Hansen.
We've been in the battles on a Saturday, 9-hour stretch of reffing together. So I'm with you. Big shot
Jackson
by Jackson.
McClemens with the corner 3.
Great shot by Jackson. There we go.
That's a big-time basket there as the third quarter winds down.
Tell you what, got to finish here.
Gets a little life into the arena.
Back into Larson. Ooh.
Jack Mack does a good job with the defensive stop. They're able to take a 46-40 lead going into the fourth.
Finish with a flurry, Sam.
Okay, now I'm going to circle back to Jeff.
Oh, Jeff Hansen, yeah.
Okay.
Don't laugh.
No.
You're going to start coughing.
That's you.
Yeah.
So give Jeff some respect.
I always will give Jeff respect. Absolutely.
Jeff.
He's a grandpa now. I'm going to give him respect. He's a new grandpa.
A fantastic softball player as well. Left-handed batter. Little slap hitter.
Slap hitter. I was going to say. There's no way Jeff hit for power.
Little slap hitter. Every once in a while he would push one past the co-ed line, and he would flex on everybody. But now, anyway, so I was talking to Jeff about basketball because he is an official.
And he does a great job. Jeff
yes.
refs a lot of lower-level games and some varsity now. So does a good job.
He told me that just in the last few years, that he was pushing 200 games.
Yeah, he refs a lot.
Yeah.
Like, if you ref a tournament with him, I usually do the old, 4 or 5 hours and I'm out. And he'll be doing it for the long haul.
Yeah, and that's what
warrior.
I'm saying. Like these guys, and I ran into Mr. DeSpigler on the way in here.
Yeah, great DeSpigler.
Yeah, and he's still at it. And then I asked him, I said, "How many nights are you officiating?" You know what he said to me? He said, "I'm down to 3."
Yeah. Well,
but down to 3, and that man's in incredible shape too, by the way.
Well, yeah. I mean, let's be honest. He's and I, with all due respect, he's no spring chicken anymore.
No,
No. I mean, Coach DeSpigler was a sophomore coach back in the day, and had the privilege to coach his 2 boys, and but he's reffed a long time. But it tells you the need for referees as well. Or that Yeah, both of them do a really good job. That's good to hear. That's a refereeing story for the night.
Yeah.
All right, good finish to that quarter there by Watertown. Get a little 6-point lead.
Had an opportunity there.
Did. Come on, Dane.
See if Dane can finish. Slows it down a little
Stay
bit.
at it, Zane. There we go, Deck. Oh, nice
Boy,
play.
just gotta take
nice play there by Quaker.
Yeah.
Good hands by Quaker. Boy, they're not going to back down. They're coming right back at you.
Good foul there. I have no problem with that foul at all.
That was
None
going to
whatsoever.
lead to a layup.
Valen Applehouse said cheering on the varsity and elementary arrows from Goodwin, South Dakota.
All the way out in Goodwin, Berlin.
Remembering the days my kids played at halftime. I'll say this, Goodwin, South Dakota had a great 14-inch softball league for years.
Okay.
Legendary stuff out there.
Okay. Well, Valin, she won't like me bringing this up, but Valin is literally one of the best athletes to come through Watertown in history. She's a Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer. Good take there by
that was
good take by
great,
Doe.
quick first step there by David Doe. Very fast.
Yeah, he's a really good offensive player. There's no question about it. Strong, quick, very tough cover. He's one of those guys. Who do you cover him with? You cover him with a big, he's going to go by you. If you put someone small, he's going to kill you down low. He's a Swiss Army knife.
He's got an interesting free throw delivery too. Like I feel like it's quick and compact.
Yeah.
Like I mean, there's not, and I think he's 4 or 5, 3 or 4, right around there.
Well, he started with the 3, right? And
yeah.
I get the sense maybe that's not his game all the time, but maybe he's just that well or that versatile offensively. But it's a tough cover.
Not a lot of movement there, but gets it done.
Yeah, he's up to 16, I think, tonight for him.
Yeah,
right on that?
14, 15. Yeah, good night from him.
Every time Watertown's kind of gotten that 5-6 point lead, Harrisburg's done a good job of bouncing right back in a hurry. But it's kind of been the type of game we thought. I mean, we knew this was going to be a battle, right?
Yeah. Well, and of course, when things get tight, you play the Rocky anthem.
Can't go wrong.
Origins of Philadelphia, of course.
Oh, yes. Somehow things circle back to softball or Philadelphia with you, Sam.
Never.
Noticing a trend. Noticing a trend.
No, won't happen for the rest of the night. But
I just hope, hey, can we get you healthy by tournament time?
I'll be good.
All right.
I'll be good. I'm just glad that you were down with the sickness a little bit as well, so I don't have to worry about getting you ill. You were already ill.
Listen, when I get sick, it's like I tell my wife, good thing I'm tough, right? Good thing I'm tough.
Yeah.
No complaining.
Yeah,
I just fight through it.
There was no soup in your...
Nobody even knows that I'm sick. I just fight through it.
Nobody even knows that you're sick.
Someone block Katie right now.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, we better.
Yeah, you're laying the sarcasm on pretty thick. Stevie Wonder could see that. That's ridiculous. Okay, good look there by Jack.
Timeout, got to finish.
There
you go.
There by Jackson.
I love it. Look at these two coaches out here. ATOs after timeout, right? ATOs, spot on for both of them there. Just a little back pick there.
Jackson got that deep too, but he did a good job of getting himself controlled and finishing. That's a tough finish.
He's become so much better finisher in traffic around the basket. Probably been the biggest difference in his game this year.
Yeah, converts the free throw. That's one thing that we really haven't talked about, Brian. If you remember at the beginning of the year, the Arrows weren't shooting free throws super well. They seem to have gotten much, much better at that as the year progressed.
Yeah, got to keep it going. Just keep the confidence going and that comfort level there. And it's certainly a thing you're going to need down the stretch. There's no question.
7-point lead here for the Arrows. I believe that's their biggest margin of the evening.
Nor, I thought maybe Nor pulled the trigger on that one there. Is this Gibbon here? Number 11, Gibbon. Yeah. They kind of go back to 22 there. Doe, nice kick out. Oh boy, Larson.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Boy, Larson.
I kind of was thinking Larson might be the guy you leave there from the 3, but that's a big shot for Harrisburg.
Yeah, and Caden Decker continues to face guard Cole Quaker.
Back to the zone.
49-45 here. 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. See if the Arrows can hang on.
See if we can attack, maybe get it in the middle of the zone,
Not
get it to the right person,
now,
and then, we're good. We're accomplishing what they wanted with it.
Tough shot.
Really tough shot. Yeah, really tough shot. Yeah, really tough shot because we didn't have a lot going there. We're not a lot of rhythm on that offensive possession, and just hit a tough one.
And if you're Coach Langerhake, like, what else do you want us to do?
Yeah.
The Arrows weren't moving real well there, and boy, what an answer.
There you go.
What an answer from Gibbon.
Gibbon, they're going to keep scoring on you.
Okay, both teams picking up a little bit of momentum here, looking for that entry pass to Rehorse, couldn't find him.
Back to the man-to-man here. Watertown's got to keep it moving.
Yeah, moving a little better this position.
Pretty good when we swing the ball.
Good look by Bisker.
He'd like that one. He'd like that one back because he had that baby lined up.
Good entry here. Boy, he's tough.
Yeah,
He's tough,
good job by Isaac staying straight up there. Good job of holding his ground. Just too many turnovers here on this, Jack. Good hustle by Jack Mack. So why?
Yeah, why isn't that?
Should have been.
Maybe is that the case that anytime you touch the backboard?
Yeah, it's point of emphasis type of deal, I believe.
You know, and we can hear that from up here. I mean, clearly.
Yeah.
Not that it mattered. I mean,
but
you hit the basket.
When the ball's on the rim, you're slapping the board to affect another turnover.
Boy, and they're going to call a turnover or a foul on Jackson.
Jackson's a little frustrated right now, just a couple possessions being loose with it. Got to be tight with it. You can't just give them more possessions. They're too good offensively. You can't give them extra possessions.
Real quick, Brian, 30 seconds or less. Who was more athletic, Marcus Hagelin or Nate Van Lacken?
Well, again, I mean, we're kind of assuming one of them or both was athletic.
Boy,
another nice take.
David Doe is just taking over here.
Another nice take by Doe. Got to give this a good possession here by Watertown. All of a sudden, down one, Sam. Went from up 7, up 9, up 7 to down 1.
Good entry.
Good spot to get it to. Just faded a bit.
Good defense there. Well, I'm really impressed with Larson tonight.
Yeah, he's a workhorse, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's strong. He's physical. The three-point one over here kind of surprised me. I didn't know that he had that in his game.
Yeah.
And it was a big shot.
Yeah.
And then we went from a 7-point lead, and now we're chasing one.
Yeah.
Well, Jack Mack's got a double-double tonight. Does he have 8 assists? Does that say 17, 12, and 8?
Yeah, I didn't really notice the.
Jack is 2 assists away from a triple-double.
Yeah, according to that, yeah. It's a heck of a game. I know he's played a very good game tonight, for sure.
Yeah, well, double-double was 17 and 12, and then 2 assists away from a triple-double.
So are we gonna, do I need to answer the Marcus Hagelin, Nate Van Lacken? That's such a, they're family now. But that's a tough matchup. That's a tough matchup for both of them. And Nate Van Lacken, quite an athletic story. Just ask him type of guy. The poor kids in the orthodontic chair that they have to listen to his athletic stories. Sure. I feel for, And Marcus, let me tell you, Marcus could hoop. I don't know. I don't know. They're too hard to compare. I don't think I can go down that road. I'm trying to roast both of them with and not coming up with a lot, but we'll leave it at that, fellas.
Fair enough. 51-52 here. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in this ball game.
Neither of them.
Yeah, 28 defensive rebounds from the Arrows, 23 from Harrisburg, 8 offense and 6.
Yeah.
Pretty even.
Here we go.
Pretty even.
Running out of time, by the way, here in this basketball game. It's going to be, we're getting to the point of the game here as Arrows go a little zone that every possession is pretty big here. Every possession is big.
Starters on the court here for Watertown.
Oh, you don't need to do that. You don't need to. Given open in the corner.
Yeah,
big
bang.
One.
Boy, he's been big down the stretch here.
Big one.
Yeah, that's a big one for Gibbon in the corner.
Yeah. Lot of time on this clock here, but it's been a while, I feel like, since we've had a clean offensive possession here for Watertown. They run a little set here out of this as well.
And I do believe that this 4-point lead from Harrisburg is this their biggest lead of the game?
It could be. They maybe matched it. They maybe matched that earlier, but no bigger than that.
Jackson trying to take
really tough take.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jackson trying to take Doe to the rack. And I thought Doe played great defense there, but Jackson just got around him.
Yeah, sometimes better offense, right? Yeah, that was a tough finish.
Yeah, that was a tough finish, and that's 13 for McClemens. Decker continues to face guard Quaker.
Good. Yeah, they've done a really good job on Quaker overall. A little bump there. Not going to hurt a lot. Next one will put him on the free throw line. But you know, right now there's no question. But the guy that scares me more than anyone is Doe.
Yeah.
Gibbons hit some big ones now. They continue to add up, and Larson's hustle and physicality. They all, you know, yeah. There's just no time to take a breather with them.
Yeah, 11, 21, and 22. 13, 13, and 17 respectfully. Big part of the Harrisburg offense for sure.
Yeah.
I think they had Doe crossing
I don't know
there.
why were you? Yeah, Deck just got caught with 2 hands on him there, and he's been chasing. Deck's working his tail off all game. Just caught there with 2 hands on him.
Yeah, it's definitely an assignment that I wouldn't want. You know, chasing Quaker around all game.
He did. Notice he does a nice job of moving constantly, right? I mean, he's always moving.
One thing that with Quaker, I was talking to Coach Lanerock, and he said that Quaker was kind of the man as an 8th grader, that he averaged about 20 points a game.
Yep.
And then he said in the 9th grade year, he played both freshman and sophomore basketball, and then kind of struggled after that. And he said that his parents and him talked about potentially transferring, but it was important to Quaker to be a Harrisburg Tiger. And so he did the things that he needed to do, got into the gym, didn't miss any summer programs and summer workouts, and really worked his way to where he's at now. And kind of an impressive story, especially with Jackson McClemens just comes up short, especially with a day where it's so easy to transfer and go to a different school with open enrollment and things like that. So props to Quaker for hanging it out in there and sticking with Harrisburg and now reaping the benefits of
We
that.
could have a long discussion about that type of scenario and the different decisions kids and families make. I mean, a lot of times more it's a family than it is the kid, but that's a good story and good to hear about Quaker sticking with the Tigers here. But big possession here defensively for the Arrows here as it down to a minute 30.
Yeah, 4-point game here. Good defense there by Jackson. Gonna bring it up.
Another good finish by Jackson. Gonna
Coast
get a
to coast
timeout.
there. Coming off the steal. 57-55. Brian, we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. This has been a great basketball game as advertised. Minute 24 left. Your favorite songs on?
Country Road, man. Let's go.
Yeah, definitely.
I will not sing just because I've been coming off of having some sickness. Otherwise, but we'll spare everyone.
Well, you get that raspy baritone going.
Yeah,
could be nice.
Might be at my best. Who knows?
Minute 24 left in this one. How you feeling? 57-55.
I was giving Ryan Neal a shout out for playing Country Road down there.
Did he get it?
He gave the hat off to me. Yeah, because
very nice.
He knows I love it.
Very nice.
Yeah, so hey, minute 24, Harrisburg ball down 2. Definitely not at a point where you have to pick up by any means, but you might pick up, do a little something, get them out of rhythm. I would think just come out, maybe pick up, maybe show full, but just don't do any trapping, anything like that. Don't get yourself out of position, but pressure them a little bit, and got a chance, try to get a stop.
And if you're Harrisburg here, are you looking for anybody specifically? Are you trying to run the offense through Doe?
Yeah, it definitely. I wouldn't be surprised with anything, right? They coming out of a timeout when we were, they right away they got Gibbon in the corner. It's twice they've got him in the corner for the 3. And obviously Quaker, Deck's not going to let him breathe, but Watertown's just going to pick up here, keep things in front of them, and they just got a lot of options. They got a lot of options coming out here.
Arrow's going to pick him up full court here.
This little token man here. Plenty of time just to get a stop. Gibbon's been pretty good off the dribble as well. Whoa. A little lazy bounce pass on the perimeter to make him nervous.
Decker continues to face guard Quaker.
See it, Jack. Gotta see it, Jack. Gotta see it. Uh-oh.
Wide open.
Uh-oh.
Back of the iron, and just a great, boy.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
offensive board got us.
Chase down, rebound.
Yeah, just
wide open to finish.
We did a great job, and then just got caught watching. The offensive board got us.
Yeah, I mean, that was just great hustle. And I missed it. Was it Knorr?
I think it
with
was.
the rebound?
Yeah, I think it was Knorr. It was either Knorr or Quaker, but I think it was Knorr in the corner. And just kind of ran between two Watertown players there as we kind of watched instead of getting a body. And then you got Larson just wide open in the right spot, right time.
Yeah, it looks like great replay there by courtesy of Aero TV.
By the crew.
Yep. But yeah, it was Knorr. Great rebound there, and like you said, he split two guys that were just kind of watching, and then gets the wide open pass to Larson. 59-55 here with 42 seconds left. Not sure where Mason Cordell and crew are headed.
Cole Holden sighting.
Yeah.
Cole Holden sighting walking down the stairs. A great career, Cole Holden down at Dakota Wesleyan.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember watching Cole in high school at the receiver position, but then he went down to Dakota Wesleyan and played and had a phenomenal career down there for the Tigers. So good to see Cole.
59-55, 42.6 seconds left in this one. Arrows ball, plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
Foul situation.
Don't need to get anything crazy. If you're Harrisburg, you got a lot to give here as well.
Harrisburg's got one foul.
Gonna run a little flare. Oh no.
That's tough.
Now we got to get up. Now you got to get up. Try to force a steal. Carter's got to get over it.
Yep.
Got to get over
move on.
it.
Ref's definitely not going to change their mind. He's still asking for it, but he knows.
Yeah, at this point, I don't know why we're not up, just flat out denying here too. Got a trap here. Great place for it.
Oh, that's going to come back to us.
Oh, he's looking for help. He's looking for help.
This is never good.
No.
Tough to see on the replay too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one. You know, whether or not Jack was, if he was able to get rid of the ball before his foot hit. You know, and you couldn't really see from that angle. Same deal. Got to get a steal. Got to get a steal. If you don't get it, you got fouled.
Gotta get the foul. Yeah, and even on the replay, it was tough to see. I don't know if we can get a replay again of that real quick. Yeah, it was kind of.
The team's telling us it's the only angle we have.
I'm just wondering at the end there if you could see it coming off of.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't. I think it was whether it was another player or whoever it was. It was blocked. I don't think.
Yeah, it was tough.
Oh, there you go. Got a missed free throw there by Doe.
Rehorse checking back in for the.
Regardless, make or miss here, you just got to get a quick one now, right? Got to get a quick one. Get it up the court in a hurry. Attack the basket early.
4 fouls for Harrisburg to give if they want them.
Yep.
And then that could be huge. I mean, take off a lot of time.
Yeah,
we saw the Arrows do that earlier this year.
Burn a lot of times, or a lot of time. Missed them both. Got a rebound out of it. All right, still a 4-point game. Got to go.
Yeah, there's
smart
a foul.
play.
Yep.
Smart play by Doe.
Yeah, I agree. Very smart play. He got him to give. Stops the Arrows
so
from.
They got 2 more here. 2 more before it goes to the free throw line.
Bisker's going to pick it up right away. Bisker hits the deck. No foul. 21 seconds left. Trouble territory here, Brian.
Trouble territory for sure. If you're Harrisburg, obviously got to make some free throws now, but I think I'm guessing they have the right individual with Knorr on the line here. Pretty fundamental player, but credit to Harrisburg. They kind of came down to what we thought was going to be some crucial plays down the stretch. We got up on them a couple different times in the second half, and they answered both times and took back the lead, and eventually they just didn't relinquish it.
Yeah, and saw that on film on Harrisburg. They get down, but they're never out. Just a team that can score quick.
Still just a 5-point game. Got to get some in a hurry now. Probably going to foul here. Boy, another quick hands by Harrisburg.
Yeah, there's your Dakota Land player of the game too. That's number 22, David Doe.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, David Doe's been sensational. I mean, you could make an argument for number 21, Stella and Larson as well, but Defensively, Doe was fantastic and came up with a big steal there at the end. Finishes with 17, 6 assists, 4 steals.
Yeah, he had quite a game. He had quite a game, and credit to Harrisburg. That's it. They came in here and played a very good basketball game to get a win, and Watertown gonna be just fine. Watertown's gonna be just fine. Couple bumps in the road here against 2 really good basketball teams. I gotta finish the season out here out at Pier on Saturday is the key now.
Yeah, congratulations to the Harrisburg Tigers on a big win coming in here to hostile territory. And
hey, and then just see where you fall. I mean, like I said at the beginning of this deal, depending on where you go and who you match up with, you know, be careful what you wish for seeding wise. Everyone thinks they got it figured out until they don't.
Right.
So we'll see where things shake out. Watertown still put themselves in a very good spot this year for a good opportunity to make a postseason run.
All right, well, we'll do Dakota Land Player of the Game to David Doe, unless you have any objections there.
No, I think that's a good call, Sam. And I'm just hoping, after the loss here tonight, you can recover and get healthy.
Yeah, and for the Arrows, they will go to Pier on Saturday, finish up the regular season, and then we'll be back here the following Saturday to host a Sodak 16 game.
Absolutely, and that you go to the beginning of the year, you try to get yourself in a position to host, and like I said, Watertown has had an extremely good season, and everything lies in front of them. That was there a couple weeks ago is the same thing. The same things that are in front of them now, as far as opportunity goes. So. We'll see where things shake out. I'm not even going to get into the whole who's seeded what and where everyone's going to fall yet with more
we'll
games
talk about that next
on
week.
The schedule.
Your Dakota Land Player of the Game is going to go to David Doe. The Arrows are going to go to Pier. And then we'll be back 1 week from Saturday for hosting the Sodak 16 game.
Sodak 16.
Second time in 3 years we've hosted a Sodak 16 game.
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
so yeah, nice little run here for the Arrows, and hopefully we can get it to a state tournament. And but that'll do it for us for Aero TV. Thank you to Active Heating for sponsoring the game tonight, and to Dakota Land Federal Credit Union and DFS Insurance for being exclusive partners of Aero TV and bringing this to our community at no charge.
Thanks to Aero TV, as always, production crew, top notch, phenomenal.
Hopefully we can have a little bit more energy next week.
Yeah, this is flu game for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stairs. All right, that'll do it for us. Appreciate it. Safe travels to the Harrisburg Tigers, and we'll be back 1 week from Saturday for a Sodak 16 game.